Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. Here in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can install the latest version of Ubuntu on VirtualBox. So that's been said, let's get started. To install Ubuntu, we need two software. One is our VirtualBox and another one is Ubuntu ISO file. To download, simply open your browser and visit virtualbox.org to download the VirtualBox, and to download Ubuntu ISO file, simply visit ubuntu.com. Don't worry about the links, I'll put the links in the description box. So first of all, let us download our Ubuntu ISO file. For that, simply click on this download option, and here you will find different version of Ubuntu. Ubuntu Desktop, Ubuntu Server, Ubuntu for IoT and Ubuntu Cloud. So to download the Ubuntu ISO file for desktops, simply click on Ubuntu Desktop, and here you will find the download option. So the latest version of Ubuntu is Ubuntu 22.04 LTS, and here you can see the minimum system requirement to run this operating system. You need at least 2 GHz of dual core processor, 4 GB of RAM, 25 GB of free hard disk, internet access and a USB port for creating installer media. So we are not going to create any installer media as we are going to install Ubuntu on our VirtualBox. Now to download, simply click on this download option, and here you can see it is downloading Ubuntu 22.04 LTS ISO file. While it's downloading, let us download and install VirtualBox on our Windows operating system. For that, simply visit virtualbox.org and here click on this download option, and here you will find the download page. Here we have to select our VirtualBox platform. So we are going to install Ubuntu on Windows operating system. So we will select Windows host, and here you can see it is downloading. Let me complete the download process. Our download has been completed. Simply open this VirtualBox installer file. Here we have our Oracle VM VirtualBox setup window. Let me minimize the browser. Here click on next. Here keep everything to default, then click on next. If you want to create desktop shortcut start menu entries, you can check the options, then click on next. If you find a warning that says network interface, don't worry, it will not going to affect your computer. Then click on yes. Now it is ready to install on your Windows 11 operating system. Now to install, simply click on install button. And here you can see it is installing VMware VirtualBox. Our VirtualBox has been installed. Now let us open our VirtualBox. So this is the interface of VMware VirtualBox. Using this VirtualBox, we are going to install Ubuntu operating system. While our Ubuntu ISO file is downloading, let us create our virtual machine. For that, simply click on new, and here you have to name your operating system. Let me name it as Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. Here you can select your machine folder and the operating system type. So this is a Linux operating system, and let me select version as Ubuntu 64, and here click on next. Here we have to allocate our RAM size. Recommended RAM size for running Ubuntu operating system is 4 GB. Then click on next. Here you have to create your virtual hard disk. Simply select this option and click on create. Here select VID and click on next, and here select dynamically allocated, then click on next. Here you have to select your VirtualBox hard disk size. I will assign 100 GB of hard disk, then click on create. So we had created our virtual machine. Here you can see the information of our virtual machine. Now we have to select our ISO file. Our Ubuntu ISO file download has been completed. Now select your virtual machine name, then click on settings. Click on storage, then click on empty, and here click on this disk icon, and here click on choose a disk file. Visit the download location and select the ISO file, then click on open, and here click on OK. So we had selected our ISO file. Now simply click on the start button to start your virtual machine. Here click on try and install Ubuntu option. So here we have our welcome screen. Simply select your language, and here we have two options. One is try Ubuntu and another one is install Ubuntu. So we are going to install Ubuntu on our VirtualBox. So here simply click on install Ubuntu. Simply select your keyboard language and the layout. Then click on continue. Here we have two types of installation. One is normal installation and one is minimal installation. Simply select normal installation, and if you want to install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, simply check this box, then click on continue. Here you have to select your installation type. Simply select erase disk and install Ubuntu. Don't worry, it will not going to delete any of your files because we are installing Ubuntu on our virtual machine. And finally click on install, and here click on continue. Now select your time zone, then click on continue, and here you have to create your username and password. Let me create my username as thecoderworld, and here you have to create a password. If you want to log in automatically, then you can simply check this box, or else you can simply check required my password to log in, then click on continue. And here you can see it is installing, so installation process will take some time, so wait until the installation process complete. Here you can see the installation has been successfully completed. Now simply restart your virtual machine, and here press enter. Here select your username and enter your password. If you want to create an online account using Ubuntu Signal, Google or Nextcloud or Microsoft, you can select this option, but for now I'm just going to skip this part. Here if you want to enable location service, then you can simply enable it, or else simply click on next, and here click on done. Now let me maximize the window. So here we have our Ubuntu operating system. If you find resolution problem, don't worry, simply click on this show application option. Here search for settings. Here on the settings search option, search for display. Here we have resolution option. From the drop down menu, simply select the resolution. Then click on apply. Then click on keep changes. So that's it. This is how you can fix your resolution. Now to use Ubuntu in full screen, simply click on view, and here click on full screen option. And here you will find a warning how you can disable or enable full screen. Simply click on switch, and here we have our Ubuntu operating system. So that's it. This is how you can install Ubuntu on VirtualBox in Windows 11. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe the channel for more videos like this. Bye for now. See you next video.